Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm gonna show you all the details of this car, the new Nissan Juke Hybrid. As you can see here we have the new key, and in front of us you will notice the new face of the hybrid model. So this is the 2023 model year, and with the new powertrain, the hybrid powertrain that consists of the 1.6 liter petrol engine and electric motor, as well as the battery. More about the specs a bit later on, but now let's focus on the design. So first thing you notice is the new V-Motion grille. You see the pattern here, and also the new Nissan badge, which looks very nice, very modern. I really love it, and looks much better than the older logo if you ask me. Now the lights, of course, the separate units, daytime running LEDs are here, and the main LED lights are here, as you can see, with the impressive signature, and very easy to recognize this car on the road. So from this angle, tell me in the comments, how do you like the design? And let us now move on to the side. There we go, gorgeous spec of the model in our video, with the blue color and the contrast black roof and the black wing mirrors. Let me show you the wheels from close. So here we go, 19-inch wheels on the model in our video, 225/45 R19, that's the dimension. You also notice the new logo here in the central caps, and the Goodyear tires are paired with those beautiful diamond cut finish wheels. Hybrid lettering on the side, so that you know that this is the hybrid model. Camera here, and side profile. You also notice sort of like the floating roof with the C-pillar and the hidden rear door handle, which is here. Tinted windows on the model in our video, and from the rear, nice slim LED lights. New logo once again, look at this, very cool, and hybrid lettering is here, so that you don't mistake it for anything else. Also, you will notice this rear spoiler and the tinted windows, obviously, just like on the rear doors. Let me show you the trunk space. This is it, nice square shape, 354 liters of storage room, so a bit less compared to the petrol version, of course, since here we have the hybrid, but still a lot of room, especially when you fold the seats. You get 1237 liters of room. Also notice this, just a second, this is the spare tire, and something you don't often see in the modern day cars. Hooks for your shopping bags are on both sides, and this is the rear view camera. Let's check out the view here. So very nice and clean lines, no fake exhausts or anything like that. Let me show you the car from this angle. There we go. Tell me in your comments, how do you like the spec of this model, and how do you like those small design changes on this one? And it is now time to check out the interior of this car. So when we open the door, we are greeted with a nice interior and driver oriented one. Let's start here. You see the mood lighting, also some nice materials. This is soft on touch. Quite like that this is in gray and not gloss black. So thumb up from me. And the door pocket is very big, and you also have this section for the bottle. The seats have this cool pattern, as you can see, and the integrated headrest with the Bose surround sound system. And yeah, well, let's check it out from driver's perspective. And this is it, nice steering wheel with the new logo. I will actually turn on the car. Nice animation in front of us. And by default, the car starts in electric mode. Of course, if it's possible, you also get the EV mode here, which you can turn on. And this is the main touchscreen, while here between the dials we have the additional screen. So this one is the 8-inch screen. I will go through the details in a moment. I quite like the design of those air vents, hazard lights, and here once again the EV mode button. And also the materials, I must compliment this because this is really nice, and nice white stitching to go with the stitching on the seats. And here in the middle, I think you will love this because look at this, the AC, the errands and the temperature is still on switches, which is a big thumb up from me actually, because this is really easy to use. Additional AC controls on switches. This car also has the heated seats, which you control here. USB port, 12-volt power supply, aux, and some storage room is here. The start button. This is the gear lever for the special multi-mode gearbox that this hybrid has. Of course, it will go on a point of view drive, so stay tuned for that. And I don't know if camera is catching it, but here you also have the mood lighting, as well as on the doors, drive mode selector. This car has 3 driving modes: Sport, Standard and Eco. Here is where you have the electronic parking brake and the auto hold, the cup holders which are not adjustable, and look at this, sort of like the carbon pattern e-pedal. So this car has the e-pedal, which of course then brakes if you release the throttle. Of course not too much, but it does slow you down. It will not go to a full stop, but the car will slow down up to 5 kilometers. And that way you get sort of like the EV feel in a hybrid, which is in my opinion very good. Of course you can turn it on or off. Let's see this. So the middle section with some additional storage room, and here is where we have a huge glove box. Actually, it's really big. And now it is time to show you the features of the infotainment system. Alright, so this is your main menu, and then you can go left or right and see the other widgets. There are also some shortcuts here, but also with the physical buttons. You see here, camera view for example, map, and then you can change the day or night view, changing up the tracks or radio stations, and audio is here, so you access either the radio or the Bluetooth or whatever you have here as the audio. And then by pressing the menu button you go into the main menu once again. Let's check out the map. So nice view. Let's zoom in and see the 3D shape of the buildings. Look at this, that's quite cool. And also you see this is pretty responsive. There we go. Really nice. And day mode looks like this. Back to the night mode, night view. Volume knob is still here. And yeah, well, let's go to the settings. Here is where you adjust all of the things. So volume, audio volume. So the button beeps. Let's turn it on. Okay, so now you see you have also the button beep, and you may notice that the engine turned on, and because we have the car turned on, so obviously it is turning on when it needs to charge the battery. Let's go back to the settings. You can customize the home menu and add various functions. So look at this, for example, we can add this depending on what you use the most. You know, you can then configure and put widgets and shortcuts, which is a thumb up from me. Navigation, map settings, 3D map. You can also have the split view and more settings. Map color, emphasize roads, emphasize text, or emphasize traffic. I will put the standard one. Okay, map text size. Let's put the medium one. And bunch of settings here available for the map. Let's go back. And in order to change the sound settings, you press this. And so here's where you adjust the personal space, and also the other functions are available as well. So I think that covers most of the infotainment system and the settings themselves. And let's actually turn off this beeping sound. I don't know, what do you prefer? Tell me in the comments. And now let's focus on this middle screen here. So you see the dials, Charge Eco Power on your left, and on our right we have the classical speedometer and the fuel gauge. And of course it's now telling us that I'm not wearing a seatbelt, but we are not driving, so of course I will put it on when we go on a night point of view drive, and stay tuned for that. Here is where you can see the energy flow. You can also see this navigation view, sound, driver assist systems. Here is where you adjust those: lane departure warning, lane departure prevention. Let's go back, blind spot assist, and the emergency brake warnings. And the settings are here: driver assistance. Here is where you adjust all the driver assist systems. And let's go back, eco mode setting. You can customize the eco mode, and check out the tire pressures, clock, and the vehicle settings as well. Lighting is for the mood lighting. You can turn it on or off and adjust the brightness. Of course, I've put it to maximum. You may know that I am a big fan of the mood lighting and the ambient lights. So would love to see also the different colors, but this is also nice. Maintenance, display settings, main menu selection. And also when you change the driving modes, here is where you see Eco, Sport and Standard, and the e-pedal. See e-pedal off and e-pedal on also can be seen here in the middle. And I also want to show you what you have here when the navigation is active. You see the middle screen here shows you when to turn, and once again this is happening when the navigation is active. Time to check out the rear bench. So you enter it by pulling this hidden door handle. Very cool detail. This door pocket is divided into two sections. You also see those cool seats with the Bose sound system. And let's check this out. So decent amount of room for my knees. Knee room is unchanged compared to the standard Juke. Look at this, the view on the front. There we go. And yeah, well, you also get the USB-C port here and some additional storage room. Let me show you how much space I have for my head. And I'm not sure how much can you see, it's getting dark here, but look at this. This is the situation for my head, just about right. And I'm 1.87 m, so I think this is actually really good. It is now time to check out what's underneath the bonnet. Of course, the all-new hybrid system in the Juke. Let's see this. There we go. We do not have hydraulic struts, so I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, this is it. So this hybrid powertrain consists of the 1.6 liter petrol engine producing 69 kilowatts and the electric motor producing 36 kilowatts. There's also a 1.2 kilowatt hour battery, and overall this powertrain is more efficient and also more powerful than the petrol version. So tell me in the comments, what would be your choice? Would you go for the petrol or the hybrid? And I will add this to the review too. So now it's a bit more dark, so you can see the mood lighting here on the doors and also in the middle section. And that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe to the channel as we are now going on a point of view drive, so stay tuned for that. Do subscribe and see you on the next one. Bye bye.